Your brain isn't broken. It's overloaded, and the reason you can't focus anymore has nothing to do with willpower. Here's how to fix your attention in the next 30 days. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat still for an hour without checking your phone? No notifications, no scrolling, just you and your thoughts. If you can't remember, you're not alone. Modern environments have trained your brain to expect constant stimulation. Every swipe, every notification, every video that auto-plays. Each one delivers a small hit of dopamine. And over time, your brain adapted. It learned that low effort leads to high reward. Scrolling takes no energy, but gives instant satisfaction. So your dopamine baseline shifted. Tasks that used to feel normal now feel boring. Work that requires focus now feels impossible. And distractions that used to be occasional now feel irresistible. This isn't laziness. Your brain physically rewired itself to prefer novelty over depth. You've felt this, right? The moment you sit down to work, your mind starts searching for something more interesting. Here's what most people don't realize. This didn't happen because you lack discipline. It happened because your environment overpowered your attention system. And once that system breaks down, everything gets harder. Your brain has a focus muscle, and just like any muscle, it weakens when you don't use it. Every time you switch tasks, check your phone, or scroll for dopamine, that muscle atrophies a little more. Eventually, your brain defaults to novelty instead of focus. This is why you experience brain fog. Why you compulsively check your phone even when there's nothing new. Why you start working on something important and drift away within minutes. Why procrastination feels automatic. And why even starting a task feels overwhelming. Your brain isn't searching for information. It's searching for stimulation. And when it doesn't find it, you feel restless, anxious, like something is missing. But here's the truth. Nothing is missing. Your brain is just overstimulated. And that discomfort you feel when you're not entertained is actually the doorway to fixing this. But in just a moment, I'll show you a simple habit you can try today that proves your brain can still change. Here's one thing you can try today. Turn your phone off for just 20 minutes and sit with the discomfort. Don't replace it with another screen. Just sit. You'll notice your mind searching for stimulation. That impulse to reach for your phone. That feeling of boredom creeping in. That reaction is the problem. And it's also the doorway to fixing it. Because once you can observe that impulse without acting on it, you've taken the first step toward rebuilding your focus. If you want the full 30-day step-by-step protocol, I put everything into a guide you can download in the description. But let me explain how the recovery works first. Your brain can heal. It's called neuroplasticity. The same mechanism that allowed overstimulation to rewire your attention system also allows you to rebuild it. When you reduce stimulation for long enough, your dopamine receptors begin to normalize. Your baseline resets. And deep work starts to feel manageable again. This isn't about a dopamine detox weekend. Those don't work because they're too short. Your brain needs sustained space to relearn how to focus. Think of it like this. If you've been eating sugar every day for years, one day without sugar won't reset your taste buds. But 30 days? That's enough for your body to recalibrate. The same applies to your brain. When instant rewards disappear, your brain stops expecting them. And when that happens, the things that used to feel boring start to feel normal again. Reading becomes enjoyable. Conversations become engaging. Work becomes satisfying. Not because you forced yourself to focus, but because your brain stopped searching for constant novelty. This is a structured rebuild, not willpower, not motivation. just creating the conditions for your brain to heal. And this next part is where everything starts to change. The 30-day protocol is broken into 4 phases. Each week targets a different layer of recovery. Week 1. Remove fast dopamine. The first week is about eliminating the most damaging sources of overstimulation. No TikTok, no Instagram, no YouTube Shorts. These apps are designed to keep you scrolling, and they're the primary drivers of dopamine dysregulation. Start with 20-minute no-phone blocks. Set a timer, turn your phone off, and do one task without interruption. When the urge to check your phone comes up, don't fight it. Just notice it. Replace scrolling with journaling. Write down what you're feeling, what you're avoiding, what your brain is searching for. This awareness is the foundation of change. Week 2. Rebuild focus. By week 2, your brain is starting to adjust. Now it's time to introduce deep work. Start with 15-minute focus sessions. One task, complete silence. No multitasking. This might feel uncomfortable at first. That's normal. Your brain is relearning how to sustain attention. The key is to remove all distractions before you start. Phone in another room. Notifications off. Just you and the task. Over the week, you'll notice something. The discomfort fades, and focus starts to feel less forced. Week 3. Controlled stimulation. Week 3 is about reintroducing entertainment, but in a controlled way. This is where most people fail. They go back to old habits too quickly and undo all their progress. Instead, you'll practice delayed gratification. Before you watch a video or check social media, complete one focused task first. This is called dopamine pairing. You're teaching your brain that rewards come after effort, not before. Reintroduce entertainment in small doses, 30 minutes max per session, and always after productive work. This creates a healthy relationship with stimulation instead of dependence. Week 4. Identity shift. By week 4, you're not just changing habits. You're changing how you see yourself. Build one discipline habit that reinforces your new identity. Morning routine, evening reflection, daily movement. The specific habit doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Anchor daily routines to your environment. Same time, same place, same process. This rewires the connection between your environment and your behavior. And when your environment supports focus, willpower becomes unnecessary. Most people quit right before the benefits show up. But here's exactly what happens when you stick with it. If you want the complete daily protocol, the exact habits, routines, and exercises, the full guide is linked below. It walks you through each day so you never wonder what to do next. Around day 7, your mind feels calmer. The constant noise in your head starts to quiet. You're not thinking about your phone as much, and tasks don't feel as overwhelming. By day 15, motivation returns. Not the forced kind, the natural kind. The kind that makes you want to work on things without having to convince yourself. Around day 21, mental clarity lifts. You start remembering things more easily. Your thoughts feel sharper. And you can hold your attention on one thing without it drifting constantly. By day 30, you've regained the ability to sustain focus without forcing yourself. Reading feels natural again. Work feels engaging. And distractions don't control you anymore. You realize something important. You were never addicted to distraction. You were just overstimulated. And once the noise fades, your real self returns. The version of you that can think deeply, work meaningfully, and exist without needing constant entertainment. That version never left. It was just buried under too much stimulation. If you're ready to rebuild your focus, start today. The 30-day reset guide is in the description. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I post a new deep dive every week. Remember, your attention is your most valuable asset. Protect it.